Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Just take one more round of breath. Sway to the left. Come back up to center. Reach arms up if they're not already there. And then slowly come into a downhill skier. So bend your knees, elbows tap knees, hands press out heart center. Take a full round of breath. Release hands to frame your feet and lunge your right foot back. So for July, we're working on splits, half splits or full splits, up to you. I still can't do splits, so it'll just be half for me. So we want to open up our hips and that side of our body. Take another full round of breath in your lunge, and then release your back knee down. Start to sit back, just tap your forehead to your left knee. Come back to center, lift your back leg up. Inhale, release your right knee down. Exhale, bend, maybe lift toes up this time. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, lift your right leg. Take one more, release your right knee down. Sit back, try to tap forehead to knee. Maybe lift your full foot up, just leaving your heel down. Come back to center, come back to the lunge on your long spine. Step back, down dog. Full breath in, full breath out. Let's move through a nice slow vinyasa. Come forward to your high plank. Release your knees down. We're gonna lower all the way down to a cobra. So hands by your ribs, lift your heart and chest, hold. Inhale. Exhale, release down, tuck toes, return to your dog. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it through to the lunge. Find your long spine. Take one or two breaths. Try to lift your chest off your thighs. Next, inhale, release your back knee down. Exhale, start to dome, tap forehead to knee. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, lift your back leg up. Inhale, drop knee. Exhale, bend, tap. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back to the lunge. Take one more on your own, just warming up our legs, almost coming to a half split type position here. You can lift your foot, come back to center, back to the lunge. Step back, down dog. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, come forward, high plank. Exhale, drop knees, lowering all the way down to a sphinx this time. So forearms forward, lift your heart and chest, press into your feet. Release down, hands underneath shoulders, tuck your toes, come back to the dog. Stay there. I'm just gonna move this. This is what I usually put my laptop on. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Look at your hands. Step, walk, or jump your feet to your hands and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Bend your knees, reach arms back. Sweep forward and up to your chair. So sitting back into hips, pulling your core in, strong legs, strong core. Inhale, straighten legs, reach arms up, press. Exhale, forward and down, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your right foot back. Inhale, reach arms back to airplane. Exhale, sweep forward and up to your crescent lunge. Just finding our stability, finding our feet and our legs. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, release hands down. Step back to your dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Coming forward to your high plank. Drop knees, lower all the way down. This time we're going to come into a full locust. So arms by your sides. Lift your heart and chest. Lift legs. Lift arms. Hold. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release hands back underneath shoulders. You can come to the tabletop or right up to the dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, right leg lifts. This time on your exhale, walk your hands back to your feet. So almost like you're coming into a standing split. If you have a wall, it could be helpful. And just hold for a breath. Walk your hands back forward. Back to the three-legged dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step it through. Look forward. Step forward and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Bend knees. Reach arms back. Sweep forward and up to your chair. Full round of breath. Inhale, straighten legs. Reach arms up. Press. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Find your flat back. Exhale, step your left foot back. Inhale, sweep arms back. Chest hovers. Exhale, sweep forward and up. Crescent lunge. Pull that core in. Sink your hips. Inhale, reach. Exhale, release. Hands down. Step back to your dog. Take a full round of breath. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, walk your hands back to your foot. Again, you can use a wall, just coming into that standing split for a breath. Inhale, walk back to center. Exhale, three-legged dog. Inhale, lift left leg even higher. Exhale, step it through. Look forward, step forward, and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward, bend knees, reach arms back. Sweep forward and up to your chair. Take a full round of breath. Inhale, straighten legs, reach arms up, press. Exhale, forward and down, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, step your right foot back. Inhale, reach arms back. Exhale, sweep forward and up to your crescent. So we're going to add a little side bend here. So right hand to your right hip, sway over to the right. So opening up our left side body. You can stay high or you can always drop your back knee. Take one more inhale to reach up and over. Exhale, bring yourself back to the crescent lunge. Inhale, plant your back foot. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Full round of breath, shoulders stacked over hips. Flip your front palm, reach up and back, revolve. Again, finding that side body stretch. Take a full round of breath. Inhale, reach up and back. Exhale, cartwheel down to a twisted lunge. Right hand planted, left hand can come to your knee, your hip, or you can reach up towards the ceiling. Take one more inhale. Exhale, top arm down, step back, down dog. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale forward, high plank. Exhale, you can release knees or you can come down to the chaturanga. Up to your cobra or upward facing, tuck toes, downward facing dog. Full inhale, full exhale. Inhale, right leg lifts. Again, walk your hands back to your feet. You can use the wall if needed into that standing split. Then come forward, it's just for a moment. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step forward and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Bend knees, reach arms back. This time, bring hands to heart center for your standing pigeon. So shift weight into your left foot. Pick your right leg up, stack your ankle on your knee, sit back. So we're opening up the side of our legs, sitting back into hips. You can reach arms back to airplane. You can tap your elbow to your knee and your elbow to your heel. You can also release hands down to the mat. Just keep those hips sitting back. If your elbow's on your knee, you can use it to press your knee down to find more of a stretch. If not, just use your own strength to press your knee down towards your mat. Open up that hip. Take one more breath. Just bring yourself back up, your upper body back to heart center. Release your right leg down. Inhale, straighten legs, reach arms up. Exhale, forward and down, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your left foot back. Inhale, reach arms back. Exhale, reach forward and up to your crescent. Take a full round of breath to find your stability. Just find your strong legs. And then adding that twist. So left hand to your left hip. Reach over to the left. Opening up our right side body by bending, but lengthening our left hip flexor by pressing your left heel back. Take one more breath. Inhale, reach. Exhale, back to the crescent. Inhale, plant your back foot. Exhale, open up to your warrior two. Full round of breath. Flip your front palm, reach up and back, revolve. Take one more inhale to reach up, reach back. Exhale, cartwheel down, twisted lunge. Left hand planted, right-handed knee, hip, or you can reach up towards the ceiling. Take a full round of breath. Inhale, reach. Exhale, top arm down, step back to your dog. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, walk your hands back to your foot into that standing split. Hold for a full breath. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, three-legged dog. Inhale, left leg lifts high. Exhale, step it through. Look forward. Step forward and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward, bend knees, reach back. This time, hands to heart center, coming into our standing pigeon. Lift up to your chair first. Sink back into hips. Left ankle stacks on your right knee. Sit your hips back. Reach arms back to airplane. You can bring elbows to heel and knee. You can reach for your mat or the floor. Take one more breath in your standing pigeon. Bring hands back to heart center. Just lift your upper body back to the chair. Release your left foot down. Inhale, straighten legs. Reach arms up, press, add a tiny back bend. Exhale, forward and down, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your right foot back. Inhale, reach arms back. Exhale, reach forward and up to your crescent. So we're gonna add that side twist again. So again, you can drop your back knee if you need to. And we're gonna bring in some dynamic movement. So right hand to your right hip. Sweep over to the left. Over to the right with your left side body. Inhale, reach. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, reach. Exhale, center. Inhale, reach, sink a little deeper. Exhale, center. Inhale, reach, and hold. Take a full round of breath. Inhale, back to crescent. Plant your back foot, open up, warrior two. Full round of breath. Flip your front palm, reach up and back, revolve. Now flip your left palm up towards the ceiling. Reach back and catch your left wrist with your right hand. Give yourself a little self-assist. Straighten your left leg. Pull back a little bit deeper. Come back to center. Coming into our straight leg triangle, thumbs up towards the ceiling. Reach for the front of the room. Left arm down, right arm floats up. Grounding down through feet and legs. Letting the twist come from your center. Take one more breath. Slowly and mindfully, just bring yourself back up to standing. Bend into your left knee, coming back to the warrior two. Cartwheel down so that both hands are on the inside of your left foot and walk it out to the side. So we're coming into a lizard lunge. So you can stay up on hands. You can drop your back knee. You can come down to forearms. Only if your back knee is dropped, you can take your left knee out to the left. Just open up a bit. Come back to center if you took your knee out and press yourself back up on your hands. If your back knee isn't down, I want you to place it down now. So right knee down to the floor. Take your left foot out just slightly more than it already is. So bringing it to the edge of your mat, almost like parallel with the front corner of your mat. And then slowly start to sit back. So almost coming into a half split. So again, if you have a block, you can use a block underneath your glute. You can also bring blocks to your sides. So you can have blocks on your sides if you have them and just sit back. Again, you can always use blocks. You don't have to sit all the way back. You can stay up. This is fine. If this is as far as you go, it's fine. If this is as far as you go, it's also okay. Just listening to your body. Take one more breath in your half split. Slowly walk your hands forward. Start to bend into your left knee. Hands on the inside of your left foot. Tuck your back toes. Step back. Down dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale forward to your high plank. Drop your knees. We're going to lower down back to our Sphinx. Arms forward. Press into your forearms. Lift your heart and chest. Hold. Inhale, lift higher. Exhale, release down. Hands under shoulders. Tuck toes. Down dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale. Right leg lifts. Exhale, this time just bring your knee to your nose, don't and round. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step it through. This time, pop your left leg up, mini standing split. Hold for a breath. Now walk your hands up your leg. We're coming into our warrior three. You can bring hands right to heart center. You can reach arms back to airplane arms. Press your left heel back. Try to lift through your heart and chest. Just take one more breath in your warrior three. Then slowly hinge your left knee back to 90. Release your left foot. Take a full round of breath. Reach arms up. We'll come into a dancer's pose. Right arm out to the right. Left arm stays high. Reach back to catch your right foot behind you. Reach through the ceiling with your left side body, then kick into your hands. Kick your foot into your hand. You can hinge from your hips. You can reach forward. I'm just going to come see some dancers. These look great, everybody. Just take one more breath. Slowly and mindfully bring your right knee in. Just tap. Release your foot. Backstroke or windmill your arms. Letting both arms land by your side in conscious mountain pose. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, reach arms up, press. Exhale, just bring elbows in towards your ribs. Take your wrists back slightly more than your elbows. Inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, forward and down, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lunge your left foot back. Inhale, sweep arms back. Exhale, reach forward and up to your crescent. Again, adding that dynamic movement. So you can drop your back knee. Right hand to your hip. Reach over to the right. Inhale. Exhale, back to center. I think I took the wrong side. Bring your left hand to your hip. Reach over to the left. Inhale, reach. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, reach. Exhale, center. Inhale, reach. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, reach to the left and hold. Full round of breath. Inhale, come back to your crescent. Exhale, plant your back foot, come back to your warrior two. Take a big round of breath. Make sure your front knee is stacked over your ankle. Arms are reaching. Flip your front palm, reach up and back, revolve. Right hand up towards the ceiling. Left hand catches your right wrist. Give yourself a little tug. Straighten your right leg. Tug a little bit more, not forcing anything. Slowly come back to center, to standing. Thumbs up towards the ceiling, reach forward. Straight leg triangle. Just take one more breath. Open up through your shoulders. Open your wingspan, reach. Slowly bring yourself back up to standing. Bend into your right knee, just a tiny pause in warrior two. Cartwheel down, both hands to the inside of your foot. Walk your right foot out. Coming into that lizard lunge. So again, you can stay up on hands. You can drop your back knee. You can come to forearms. You can come to a block, a book, a box, whatever you have as a prop. If your back knee is down, you can let your right knee fall out to the side. Try to keep heart and chest lifted and spine long. So you don't really want to dome here. You can to relax your neck if you feel stress in your neck, but you want to stay a little bit upright if you're on forearms or on a block. Take one more breath in your lizard. And then walk yourself back up to your hands. Turn your knee back in. Pop your back knee back up. No, release your back knee down if it's not already there. And start to sit back. So first walk your foot out to the side of your mat. So that your foot isn't straight on. It's out to the side. And then start to sit back into your half split. So again, if you have that block, you can place it under your glute. If you have blocks or support, you can use them on your sides to stay tall, whatever your body will allow. Take one more breath in your half split. And then remove any blocks or props you have. Walk yourself forward. Hands to the inside of your right foot. Pop your left leg up to the lunge. Step back, down dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, come forward, high plank. You can chaturanga this time, down to the little push-up, to the cobra or upward facing. Tuck toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose, dome and round. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, pop your right leg up, mini standing split. Hold for a breath. Then walk your hands up your leg or float your hands to heart center. When you're ready, pull shoulders away from ears. Drop your right hip so it's in line with your left. Reach back, warrior three. Try to find that little lift in your heart and chest. Full round of breath. Mindfully hinge your right knee to 90. Release your right foot down. Take a breath. Coming into our dancers, reach arms up towards the ceiling. Right arm stays up, left arm comes back to catch your foot. Reach. Kick when you're ready. Always just moving on breath. Take one more breath in your dancers. Find that place of challenge. Bring your knees back together. Release your foot. Backstroke, windmill your arms. Arms by your sides. Big inhale. Big exhale. Inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, elbows in towards ribs. Take your wrists back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward and down, fold. Hang out in your forward fold. So you can hide arms behind legs, elbows behind knee crease. You can reach for opposite elbows, just hang in a ragdoll. You can step on your hands with the front of your feet, with the back of your feet, your heels. Just try to make that chest to thigh connection. Let your head hang and fold. Tip weight into the balls of your feet. See if you can send your hips higher. One more breath in your forward fold. Then release your hands to the mat. Just walk your feet out to about hip distance. We're going to take a little twist here again to open up the side of our legs. So take your right foot over your left. Left leg is straight, right knee can bend. Bring your left hand to your hip and just twist slightly. You can also reach your left arm up. So you should feel that stretch in the back of your left leg. Just take one more breath to twist. Slowly unravel, release hands. Send your right foot to the side of your left. Just normalize your legs. You can pedal out your feet slightly, your knees slightly. And then left foot comes in front of right. Bend in your left knee, but straight right leg behind you. Left hand to the floor, right hand to your hip, or right arm can reach up. Full round of breath to finish. Unravel, hands back down to the floor. Left foot to the side of your right, hip distance apart, normalize, walk it out. Slide your hands up to your hip crease. Elbows and shoulders up towards the ceiling, shoulder blades up towards the ceiling. Then press into your hips to rise yourself up to standing. Reach arms up, sit back into your chair. Full inhale, full exhale. We have to get that core work in, so we're gonna sit down into our boat. You can lift your heels slightly for a little toe stand, sit back, full boat. So heart and chest are lifted. Knees can be at 90 or legs can be straight. Full round of breath. Now slowly come down to your half boat. So shoulders are lifted, legs are hovering. Now bring yourself back up to your full boat. This takes a lot of core. Hold here. Back to the half boat. Just one breath. Release all the way down. Arms by your sides. Take a nice relaxing breath. And we'll come into a single knee to chest. Pull your right knee in. Press your left leg down or hover your left heel. Now I want you to play with the angle of your knee here. So I usually tell you to take your knee closer to the inside of your body. And that really works for outer hip. But this time I want you to take your knee just slightly to the outside of your body. So slightly to your outer ribs. And then nice and slow. So these are just like micro movements. Bring it back in. See if there's a spot you can find for you that feels like you're finding length. Maybe you're releasing something in your low back, and then hold the breath there. Full round of breath. Bring your left foot to the floor for a figure 4. Stuck your right ankle on your left knee. Lift your left leg up. Reach through and squeeze it. Squeeze in a little deeper. Release your left foot. Send your right leg high. This time we're going to take our right leg out to the right. So again, opening up. So if you have a strap or something, or if you can reach your big toe or your foot, you can use a strap. You can use your arm. Just bring it out to the side. You can also just use your own strength. Just find that small hover. Bring your right leg back up. Take it over across your body. You can straighten your left leg for this one, over to the left. You can also scoot your hips slightly to the side so that your hips are stacked. Bring your right leg back to 90. To center, leg nice and straight. Then lower all the way down to your mat. Take a nice long breath. Pull your left knee in. Single knee to chest. Cross your right leg down. Hover your right heel. Now play with the angle here. So to the inside towards your ribs should get more of a stretch in the side of your leg. To the outside might give you a little space in your hip, maybe the back of your hip or your low back. Find the spot that works for you and hold your breath there. One more breath. Right foot to the floor. Left ankle stacks on your right knee. Lift up for figure 4. Reach through, squeeze in. Give yourself a squeeze. Press your left knee out. Release your right foot to the floor. Send your left leg high. You can reach, grab your big toe if that's available. If you have a strap, you can use it. If not, just use your body to take your left leg over to the left. Bring your left leg back to center. Scoot your hips just slightly so that you'll be able to stack your hips. Left leg over to the right across your body. Try to keep your foot flexed, so toes up towards your nose, heel pressing out. You can also bring arms to goalposts. Lift your left leg back to center. Left heel's high. Lengthen and lower. Take a full round of breath. We're going to take one more twist, a wide-legged twist. So take your feet out to the edges of your mat, arms out to a T or goalpost arms. Let your knees fall to the right. You can stack your right ankle on your left knee to press your left knee down. Just gaze past your left shoulder or fingertips. Usually add a little back bend here if you've been taking classes with me, but we're just gonna enjoy the twist this time. So just keeping your gaze over to the left. Gaze back to center. Unravel your right foot. Bring your knees up to 90. Just nice and slow, take a little windshield wiper of your knees side to side. When your knees fall to the left again, hold them there. Left ankle stacked on your right knee. Gaze past your right shoulder or fingertips. Bring your gaze back to center. Unravel your left ankle. Knees come back up. Again, nice and slow, windshield wiper side to side. Bring your knees back to 90. Hug your knees into your chest, double knee to chest. Give yourself a squeeze. You can rock side to side here, or you have the option for a happy baby, grabbing the outsides of your feet. You can rock in your happy baby. You can kick one leg out at a time, just opening up. You can take a straddle pose in your happy baby, kicking both feet out. Come back to the double knee to chest. Just give yourself one more squeeze. Send legs long, coming into your Shavasana. Feet fall out, palms face up. Roll shoulders away from ears and release any tension you're holding in your body. Close your eyes. Enjoy your final resting pose. Start to wiggle fingers and toes, bringing awareness back into your body. When you're ready for a larger movement, hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug and thank yourself for coming to your mat, for coming to yoga this afternoon. Roll onto either side, your right or your left. Use that arm as a pillow. So reach the arm back, just roll onto it into fetal position, a position of new beginnings. Recall your intention or dedication from the beginning of our practice and go ahead and set a new one right here for the rest of your week. Press yourself up to seated, facing forward. Bring hands to heart center. Bow your chin slightly. You can glance down at your fingertips or close your eyes. And we'll recognize the peace and light within each and every one of us by bowing forward together and saying namaste or thank you. Thank you, everyone. Sorry for the technical difficulties in the beginning. And usually you can't see the mess around me. So this is just a spare bedroom that I created into a yoga room. So apologies for the mess, but thank you for joining. I think I can unmute you all. You should be able to unmute yourself. Okay. Bye.
Thank you. See you next time.
Thanks, Joan. Bye.